All right, so hello everyone, welcome back to the channel of Unaleska. So we're gonna start with cleansing and removing any negative energies. Bells are really good for this, so that is a number one. And then we're going to make a mess. Turn on my protection candle. To protect me and my viewers while we do this. I'm going to be using Essence of the Moon, which is silence oil. So basically I am going to apply some on my wrist. This is to dissipate my energy from any enemies, any targets that are trying to basically drain my energy, siphon, or tamper with any of my workings. So I'm going to apply on the back of my neck, my third eye, my temples, my wrists, the back of my heels, and of course my belly button. All right, so I've been pretty busy, and basically here I have for you my very sad frog. Basically, there's some of us that are very overwhelmed based on how the world is feeling from all the influences from the outside noise. And then here I have Cerberus from King Hades. I created this. This is a word to protect myself, my workspace. And here I have on top of Conjured Cardea oracle cards, and I will be showing you how I felt receiving these cards and how I've been using them. Maybe very practical and very simple. So this is called Sweet Allison, and these are all outside where I live in our neighborhood. This is really good for, you can use it as a luck charm, also protection, and also for protection against evil eye or jealousy, and as a ward. So I place it instead of like crystals or smoking or smudging. I place this to ward Conjured Cardea. So lately I've been finding a lot of feathers. These, I found it in the range. I went and shoot the M4. It's like a long rifle, and basically in order to qualify, you need a 23 is the minimum. So I found this, and when I did my reading, I asked this oracle card, would I pass? And I received a yes card. It has some cards that says yes and some cards that says no. Then at the end, I found this beautiful turkey feather, and you can see some shimmer of gold, if you can see it there on the tip of the tail. So, and I have some Himalayan salt, really good for calming anxiety, so I have it right here near. This is sweet pea, and this does resonate with what's happening with all of this new threshold that I'm going through. And basically this is a graceful goodbye flower, and to me it means like leaving gracefully the land. This is crown of Betchum. Basically this helps supports the crown chakra and the root chakra. This opens the crown chakra and stabilize and support the root chakra, and it also helps enhance manifest and balance. And then this one is my favorite. This is St. John wort, and I had a dream and receive a message from my ancestors to use this whenever I need protection. So here it is. So I collected all this during my spirit walk, I call it, walking with the land and the spirits. So I do want to share like how I do document my journaling. See, this is like what I've done in order to create the Sacred Triad travel amulet for Hecate, and then the meanings, incantation. All right, so Saturday, 20 June. So I had a dream that a red crawfish, and it was a baby, was throwing harmless acid, and it was squirting and touching my hair around my crown chakra. And later I received a pinch from that crawfish, and one of the three men who were with me looked like they were guardians, but at the same time looked like they were caring, loving. And one of them removed it from me. And then, to me, those three men represented highly sacred wholeness of Trinity, the mind, the body, and the spirit, past, present, and future. And completion. So three forces trying to please me and earn my love, which means spiritual shift towards integration, different facets of my own psyche, inner strength, intellect, and my intuition. Finally, aligning and working together to serve and elevate me. Being carried out. So one of them, well, two of them were carrying me out, while the one in the middle was guiding them to move me. That to me means marking a transition phase, being moved out of an old public environment, which was the restaurant, and escorted into a new phase of awareness. And then later I had, they call it the heterochromia. Basically, I had my eyes transformed. The left side was red and the right side was blue. Eyes are windows of the soul. And so they change color, and it represented like a massive upgrade in spiritual perception. Here's why I say that. So when my eyes change, I could see on the left side the present, and on the right side I would see the future. So left side, obviously we know that it's the feminine, receptive, intuitive side. It connects with the physical world, grounding, and the present reality. The right eye indicates masculine, active, logical, third eye, and the throat chakra. It represents truth, higher wisdom, clarity, cosmic vision. And so there indicates that there's a balance together, which represents perfection, the balance bridge between the physical ground beneath my red eye and my higher self is the vision in blue. And then later, one of those three guardians gave me sunglasses, and that helped me have control of my dual vision. So the sunglasses were gift to veil, help me integrate and to not be overwhelmed of the spiritual information I'm receiving, representing boundaries and discernment. I have control to turn this deep perception and off, and turn it on and off as needed to ground myself. Past and future, ultimate symbol as a seer or a strategist, awakening, higher level ability to look at ahead environments. So core message, spiritual awakening, empowerment. And then here I have my booklet, and then I do have one of my cards. I have angel cards, Shem angels, and it has all of the 72 Shem angels. And the first one, when I was trying to connect with, was Archangel Michael, and that was the one that came out too. So to me, that was confirmation that he did connect with me. To have other, here I have like an embroidery. And then this is the Black Pullet Talisman. It gives good fortune in all lotteries. And then I do have here, like instead of like carrying a statue of a goddess, I do follow Tara. This one is a yellow. She's kind of similar to Santa Muerte, but different. And she's very compassionate. She's also fierce, especially her color black and red. So the yellow Tara, let me see if I can focus here. It says here, yellow Tara is associated with wealth and abundance. Yellow Tara is also divine Bodhisattva who can help one overcome fear and anxiety. Yellow Tara can generate preserving energy to protect one from harm and bring good health. Furthermore, red Tara can help you overcome confliction by chanting Om Tare Ture Ayurjana Ridrum Soha. So like if you have a mandala beads, you can chant this for 108 times. So basically the amount of times you're saying this mantra, it's allowing you to connect with that divine source. that divine spirit. And so this is her, and this is what I carry with. So she is always with me. I also have a small statue, which is the green Tara, and that is basically like, I have it in my office whenever I'm at my workplace, because that is a place that is always high intention. I'll show you the statue. I have not created a travel altar, but I do have small statues here. This is, which I am going to be taking with me, this is green Tara. And so she is a very compassionate and bringing harmony, stability, and peace to everyone who surrounds you, not only you. So, and bless them as well. So I'll have her here to bless you, to all my viewers. Now, I will share like other things I have here. So I have like the stickers I've been given by both Yadira Perez and Miss Celina, Essence of the Moon. I also have for good luck a fern with some seeds in it and other things. So like, for example, you could do this yourself. I think this is my magic square that I've created, and I have already manifested. Usually I create this before it happens. So this is like a summoning square. I create the squares and I say, these are the things that I want. So like, my son graduate high school. My husband and children are healthy and happy. My family and I travel safely. I am in control. I am Heka. I have great rapport with Greek, Hindu gods and demons and angels. Let's see what else. These are like things that I desire to do. So things like this already marked. It looks like this automatically got wet, but I already see some things that already have manifested. So this is like an idea for you to do yourself for before the New Year's. This is what you want to do. I travel with symbols that'll help me and my family. So like, for example, 3-star constellation. This is good for protection against psychic attacks. This is empowering the magus, so you as a practitioner. So this is from the book of Benabel Len, Tao Magic. So that is right there. I also have some symbols of Reiki, Chokure, and basically 3 pillars of following Reiki. So basically, Gasho is like prayer, morning, evening, attunes with spirit of Reiki. So you meditate, you clear your mind, you open your heart chakra, strengthen one's Reiki energy. Reiji Ho, that's guidance, prayer, Gasho for the third eyes, asking the spirit guides, ascended masters to lend you their help in order to magnify and enhance Reiki energy. And then Chiryo is treatment. And so basically you become one with Reiki. So that is what I wanted to share before we start. So some of you might feel like drained or like something's off. We tend to allow the noise from the world and people to siphon our energy, or we give away mistakenly or intentionally without knowing, because some of us are new, and I learned that the hard way. There was one time I really liked this person, and they were really good in practicing, and I did a spell saying I want to give all my blessings to them, all my powers to them. And then when I did, I started noticing like everything from myself was breaking down. Like the vehicle was breaking down. I was getting more in depth. I was getting in trouble. I was failing on this. I was, nothing was going right. So I learned that sometimes you need to you might like and connect with someone, but that doesn't mean that you give away your own power. Or whenever you feel like you're drained or something's not right within yourself, you can feel that. I want to share something that you could do your own at your home. And basically, let me just cover this. So there is a song that you can recite or sing with me. And so basically, I like to listen to Lee Harris and David Bozic, and it's called I Call Back My Power. So after all of that, I decided I'm going to sing this. I'm not going to do no spells or anything. I'm just going to sing this. I'm going to call back my powers, because our words are words of power. We can call our own power back. So that's something we're going to do right now. if you're in the brink of feeling that, let's do it together. We're going to call our own powers. You're not going to hear the music, but you're going to hear the words. I call back every piece of myself I have ever given away. Say it 3 times. I call back every piece of myself I have ever given away. I call back every piece of myself I have ever given away. This is my favorite. I call back my power. 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 You want to go all above? Yeah. Breathe in and out. Giving some Reiki. Rock it. If you want, you can play the music, look it up, put it on another iPad while you're watching this, and say, I call back my voice. I call back my clarity. I call back my heart. I call back my truth. I call back my body. I call back my deep love. I call back every piece of myself I have ever given away. That's it. That was about 3 minutes. Sorry. Hopefully it didn't take that long. All right, so let's head to, so this is a card. You can see that this is a very, very small. So this is the only, like, I would say, guidance of how to use the cards. So you form your questions or request direction from the oracle, choose one card, and read them from left to right. So I will tell you and share that when I received this, I placed this near, and this was with only this deck. I placed this near my nightstand, near my bed. I did not use it. And I went to sleep. And I think this was the first time I astral project. And it felt like I was not asleep. I was near my bed. And I was listening music coming from this deck. And I was about to get out of my bed to reach to my deck. And that's when I woke up and realized, oh, it was me astral projecting. And it was not real. It was not like me physically awake. So that is something I wanted to share. But here's a little card of her, Conjured Cardea. Place that there. Make sure nothing is. She did provide like a welt sticker. So the back of her card looks like this, just like her. I love the roses. Roses are my favorite flower. Love the evil eye. Okay, so. Oh, nice. Thank you. So I look forward to receiving a new happy home when I move. So this one is joy, include, attentive. I like that it's very simple. It has the meaning of the cards on the bottom. This one is Welt. It's the one that I have here in the sticker. Relief, stability, future. This one is a Mardi Gras. Celebrate, desire, and indulge. This one is steady work. So apply, develop, and perform. Trabajo fijo. This one is Cleopatra. I like this. Power, confidence, and opulence. This one's celebration, gratitude, and gifts. La Catrina. So this one, a lot of people like to confuse Santa Muerte with her. They're not the same, just so you know. Alegua. So open road, success, and messenger. Mandrake. Remove the roots. I know that that's poisonous. Come to me. Attract, magnify, desire. Evil eye. Reverse, ward, and shield. I like the railroad spikes right here. Chicken foot, the keys, coffin nails. As this all symbolizes protection. Word. Autumn equinox. Abundance, harvest, and prepare. I really like the images. Warding, heal, good luck. So this is Rue. This looks like some keys. The hands, I believe the Italian used this. Chicken head, heart, fish. And then this to me kind of looks like St. John wort. Okay. This is employment, stability, and promote. St. Joseph. Spring equinox. Enchant, persist, uncover. So this has some birds, some flowers here, rabbits, grapes, some flowers here. Looks like frogs. Archangel Michael. This card has come out a lot. Victory, conquer, divine. Saint Michael, the Archangel. Strega del Seso. Power, worship, lust. Let's see what this has. Oh, forgot the name of this. Vespa. It's a plant. This one's poisonous. It's a mouth with tongue. I believe that is a plant. Samhain. Everything related. The cauldron, skull, pomegranate. Welcome, offering, conjure. So whatever resonates with you. This one's Fortuna. Do work with in honor Goddess Fortuna. Prosperity, good fortune, and direction. Dominate, command, and favor. This is Saint Marta, the Dominator. Snakes and a child. New Year blessing. Blessings, opportunity, begin. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Kind of reminds me of some images, Egyptian images. This one is marriage, reciprocated love. When I did a self-love spell, this card appeared. Oshun. I have given offerings to her, but I've never like petitioned anything. But given her offerings out of respect, to honor. Justice, academics, transform. So this is Mama Brigitte. So black chicken, some hot pepper. This looks like a tomb, cemetery, and she's dressed like in a wedding dress. This is Bomba Gira. Conjured Cardea, passion, sensual, luxury. This is Marie Lavu. The answer is yes. So when I asked, am I going to pass this range? This card answered, and then afterwards I did pass the range. And then I started finding all these feathers after passing the range. This is the Black Cat, protect, fast luck, intuition. Lion's Gate, flooding, abundance, manifest. Guidance of how to use it. Freya. You can see the runes there. Fertile warrior, lover, cats. Venus, this has came as well. Security, wealth, and love. Santa Muerte, miracles, comfort, and mercy. The world, some flowers there, owl with a crown, timer, hourglass sand, candle. I think that's alcohol or drink, some sort of offering, cigarettes, Jupiter, wealth, travel, and expansion. Persephone, wisdom, strength, duality. Pride, equality, acceptance, and truth. Lotus stone, change of course. The tomb, Conjured Cardea, ask and receive. This one is Hi John the Conqueror. So what else does that says? Homeo, I can barely read this. Can barely understand. Homeo, Jalaba. Might be choppiness. But achieve powerful and cunning. Florida water, fill your cup. I like that. Ganesha, clear paths, good fortune, and intellect. Serpent, success, ancient rites, regenerate. Love the cauldron. Sun, Pancras, ascend, heal, and drive. Saint, expedite, one of my saints. Fast, results, solutions, and success. Winter equinox, restore slumber and serenity. Gypsy, cold, conjure Cardea, employment, success, and promote. Sun, Alejo, gossip, caution, and guard. Love, hot, love, devotion, infatuation. Hecate, protect, cleanse, psychic gift. I like that. She included Hecate. Crossroads, message, unblock, transition. Frida Kahlo, victory, resist, imagine. I can only imagine. Protector, protect, remove, dissolve, purity. La Madama, new, love, luck, health. Saint Agnes, dream, divination, healing. Binding, submit, liberation, release. Romance, commit, connect, initiate. Open roads, reveal, unlock, clear. Summer solstice, beauty, embrace, gratitude. Confidence, magnetic, and a luxury. Wonder who's that? Looks like Oshun. Oh, what, this has some words. What is this? What? Glamoury. It's weird. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. All right, glamoury. All right, the luxury. This is Baron Samedi, ancestor of resurrect, cure. Green man, rebirth, growth, wild. And cross, love, money. Couscous. Okay. And then this guidance, ancestors, listen. All right. So this is Oracle deck I've been using a lot, along with Hecate Oracle as well. So I do want to share, since some of you might have children, so I do want to share, I did a spell for my youngest and my eldest to graduate 4th grade and high school. So I used a beeswax owl, and this is a spell from, I forgot her name, but she has a book. But basically you use a beeswax owl, and let's say you don't even have a beeswax owl, you could use an image of an owl. Owls symbolize wisdom. So basically you dress the owl with peach leaves. Peach leaf is for intellect, retaining information, having clarity, having concentration and focus. And then underneath the owl, you would write on the base of it the name of your child, date of birth, and location of the school. And you can also say graduate high school or pass successfully 4th grade. So that is something that I did. And after that, the year, luckily and blissfully, they have both, I already celebrated this week, my youngest son Daniel, with 4th grade, and he had his ceremony. This Friday will be my eldest son. So that is a spell I want to share. It's simple. You also can, like, I also layered my magic by creating talismans, like learning easily, and with the book of Benevolent. So just some tips that'll help your child if you want them to be successful. Like my eldest, he has special education, he has difficulty retaining information, so I decided, you know what, I am going to do this spell, and it successfully worked, and I'm very proud of my son as well. So, well, I am ending our session. I hope you have a good day or evening wherever you are, and stay bright.